Welcome back. It is day 209 of a road to 2200. Yes, I'm shirtless once again.
Get over it.
Okay. I'm in my own room. I'm shirtless. It's a hot room. I don't want to have my AC on when I'm recording because it's probably going to pick up background noise. And you know what? If I want to be shirtless, I'll be shirtless. All right. Sorry. I'm very happy within my own skin and my body. I'll go anywhere shirtless. I don't care. And I sure as heck will be recording shirtless. Probably quite a bit during the summer. So if you don't like that, I don't know what to tell you. We got somebody who's fianchettoing, and the only reason why I said that is because every time I post a video shirtless, it seems like I just get comments that are like, "Why is bro shirtless?" Because I want to, man. Because I want to. All right. Anyways, we got I don't know. This is now like an English, I guess. I don't know what the setup is. Don't know, don't care. We're just gonna play chess. I might play c5 so that I can put the knight behind. c5, if they take, I can just capture with the pawn or with the knight. Or I could even take with the pawn too, but I think c5 makes a lot of sense here. Just controlling some of the center. Once again, not really too concerned about that. I could play knight here. Is knight coming in an issue? No. So let's just develop our knight. Takes. Now, the question is, do I take with the pawn or do I take with the knight? If I take with the knight, I could take with the queen, but this could be an issue. So that's what I'm thinking about. I could go here and maybe try to push d4, takes, and then develop the bishop to e7. Let's take with the pawn. They're pinning. I feel like this is just trying to develop. I mean, they can't go here or here. They could have played here, but this is a little bit more active. So, yeah, let's just develop our bishop. They can take. I have no real concerns with that. Probably just rook c8, protecting, so I can take the pawn if they ask the question. Or if they take, sorry. Then, yeah. Okay, let's ask the question for the bishop. Bishop's got to take, or yeah, so they do take. Knight is attacking this. It's protected at the moment. Now, what should I do? I could even consider like not castling. That is something I'm definitely considering at the moment. Just pushing the pawn. I think I'm going to go h5 and just try to maybe push this way. The bishop protects the knight, so that's a little bit annoying. This is protected pretty well. And if I need to, I can bring the queen up. Yeah, they go there. So I could play here. I could also play, no, queen d6 loses because they can just take. I can't take back. If I play here protecting again, they're going to kick me away. So I guess queen a5 is an option. Let's play queen a5. We're just protecting the pawn again. They can't put more pressure here. If they push, we probably play c4 because they can't. Well, actually, they can take. Because the queen will be protecting. That might be the way. Okay, they put pressure that way. I guess I go here, takes, pawn takes. Takes. I guess knight takes. I don't really want to play this. Well, it doesn't do anything. They just take. I'm just going to push the pawn. They can have this. Whatever. Go ahead. That's what we're going to say. Yeah, they decide to push there. So, I mean, there's going to be potential sacrifices happening in the future. And I'm even considering playing like this. But this could be a little bit better now. Knight takes. And then queen d5 with the idea of like takes, rook lifting. So yeah, let's go ahead and play c4 here. They're going to trade bishops. They have to. Just got to be careful of this here. It's protected at the moment. Yeah, they take, so let's take back. Now they have to take this way. I mean, yeah, well, I guess they do have that. Interesting. I mean, knight here going to g3 seems very, very logical. So let's hop in with the knight. I don't know why they wouldn't have just captured. This pawn's under attack, but I don't really care about it, to be honest. I couldn't care less. They might push, and if I were to take, they could sacrifice the rook, because after takes, there's a fork. But yeah, I'm looking at the g3 square. That's what I'm really looking at. And potential sacrifices here too. G5 is an option, but the problem with G5 is they can take, attacking the queen with tempo. They don't have any checks with the queen against my king yet. So, okay, they do go for that. So obviously if I take, there's a rook takes. Also just, you know, opening everything up. So let's put our knight on a great square. They control a lot of the center, which is pretty unfortunate, but it is what it is. So they decide to sacrifice the rook because they want to take here. Or I guess they can do this. Takes is maybe their idea. And they get the exchange back. I'm going to take, though. I have a feeling like they're going to take with the rook. Just hoping that I, you know, capture back, but I'm not going to. Because that would be a little bit silly-willy. Also, maybe it was wrong of me to even take this, because the knight on g3 was probably so much better. I didn't even consider that, but too late now. Too late now. It is what it is, my friends. We're definitely not playing the best game of our life. What? Seriously? That's what they chose to play? So if I go here takes, I can just take. Okay, we're going g5. Knight takes, rook takes. Here we take this. I don't know why they wouldn't have just took with the king there, because now this is a little bit loose. And ideas of g4 incoming, with ideas of, you know, bringing the other rook and trying to attack their king maybe a little bit. Obviously, they can't take right now. They lose this. But in the future, we do have to be careful of this kind of alignment here, with the knight on e5 and f7 being undefended. We could slide the bishop back to e6. I think they're just trying to keep the option of knight takes c6, forking my pieces. Yeah, they go there. So I can just take this, and then knight takes is pretty much forced. But I can also just push. Like, I think pushing is probably just the better option. Knight takes here. Queen takes, though, actually. No, yeah, that actually is possible. Takes. Can always force them to move. Maybe, no, I don't want to play that. Here, takes. I could take here. Queen takes, I take here. Check, king over takes. Yeah, it's getting a little bit dicey. Probably not the best idea. I'm just going to play rook d8. I mean, I'm going to sack the exchange if they go for that. They can also take this way, of course. Which we're very, very aware of. Rook takes. I'll probably play f6. Takes. Knight's got to move somewheres. Probably tempo the queen. Interesting. I guess let's attack this. Now rook takes. And I'll take the pawn. Knight's under attack. They should take, probably. Three minutes to 4. I think we're gonna crush this guy. We're gonna win this game with ease. With ease. You just watch. It's already in the bag. We already won. I'm totally not lying to myself. Opponent's thinking pretty hard. I mean, they pretty much have to take. I don't know why they're thinking about that. Because if they... Oh, well, no, if they go here, rook takes. They're probably trying to figure out some way to play this. Or maybe they're thinking about queen here. That could be something to consider. But I can just take on a4. I think rook takes c8 is the only move. But we'll see. Maybe I'm wrong. I have been missing a lot of stuff lately. A lot of stuff. They could be considering some rook sack too. Like, you never know. You just never know. They could even... No, they can't do this because I just take. And now we have more time. I'm manifesting the win. What? Oh, that's just a blunder, though. I take, and then we take here. Oh, I mean, right? No brainer. I just capture. Sacrifice the queen because you take. I take here, and then this is hanging. This is also just hanging right now. Captures. Oh. Oops. Well, no. Never mind. You take here. I can take with the bishop. That had me scared for a second. But yeah, you can't take my queen. If I took with the rook, obviously, then they take my queen, and no bueno. But opponent screwed up. I told you I win. I told you I'm going to win. So we gonna win. Yeah, they thought for like almost 2 minutes and then blundered immediately. Oh, poor guy. That's so frustrating for my opponent. And also, like, if you move the queen off the protection of this, there's taking here with check. And, I mean, maybe we just play here. Trying to open up the king a little bit. If you take, I'm going to go here, trade the queens, just infiltrate everything. And if you don't take, I'm just going to take the pawn. If you push, same thing, takes, check. Then we could even take here. I mean, it's just completely over. Completely over, my friends. You can't move the queen off the protection of the knight. The knight is sucking. So I go here, here. That's what they want to do. So maybe I just play bishop here. Just protect that. So if they take, I can capture. No need to allow them to have what they want, of course. Now they're trying to win my queen. This would be very unfortunate to allow. But we have a check, and then we can probably just come in to g3. Or I can go here even, and then take the pawn. Yeah, let's give a check, and then just capture, I think is what I want to do. Now that we've gotten out of discovered checks. I'm threatening to promote, so what do? You have to pretty much take. And then we can just capture the knights, threatening to pin the queen. There's a check, but I just run. We should be able to get our king pretty safe. Wasn't allowing this. They have no checks here. No checks here. And now I could even just simplify. Actually, I think that's probably the most simple. We just take, and we're up at a rook. So let's go ahead and do that. And then take this pawn, come here, takes this, go here, come all the way back, protect, and we'll just go ahead and ladder mate. Make a queen, come all the way back, here, here, check, check, checkmates. That's the power of confidence, my friends. I probably should have lost that game, but we didn't down talk ourselves like usual. We kept strong. We had a worse position. Opponent blundered, and we won that dang game. All right. Now let's learn. So apparently we shouldn't play c5. I thought c5 was pretty logical. Apparently we should just play h6. I don't get h6 at all. But okay, we have this castles, and then we prompt them to take. We shouldn't have done that. And then, I mean, yeah, we're playing h5, h4. Definitely not the best. They're winning the pawn. Push, takes. Now, I don't know why they didn't do this. Like, that's the most intuitive move. I was going to play probably here, losing on the spot. What do you even play in this position, actually? You have to go all the way back. And yeah, okay, yeah. We would have been cooked if they played that. But they played f4, which was such a weird move. It just weakened their position so much, even though apparently we should just take here. And then if they take, we have this, which is... No, we don't. What? Oh, we take the knight, you idiot. Yeah. Okay, we have this, and... Yeah, they go back. We're missing a lot of things here. We're missing... Like, they should have played... Or they should play king h2. We should have played gf. But I thought that this was just fine for them. And then it wants c5. But we start trying to create a little bit of counterplay. Go back. Obviously, I'm sure most of you guys can see why you can't trade the rook there. We are going to lose immediately. So this, and then they blundered because I can capture that knight. Unfortunate for them. And then, yeah, we're just winning here. Look at that. F3, best move. Because if they capture, we're going to go ahead and just be winning this endgame for sure. They're confined. We can just take, and yeah. If I lose that game, I should just quit chess. And then here we maneuver our queen out of any tactics, because if we make some random move, there is knight d5, winning on the spot, because then they get the queen. So we needed to be careful still. And then we capture. Queen takes. I would take the knight. And then we just simplify into this winning endgame. And we get the dub. We're only playing one game. Although I'm feeling pretty good. But, you know, honestly, I'll probably just... I gotta go to the chess club in 45 minutes. I'll probably come home, record a little bit more. Yeah, you know. But I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, drop a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.